You want me to take it off?
Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. We boated up here to the dam. I've got friends with me, Chuck and John. And we're going to do some drifting. They're running 100 megawatts. 100 megawatts, 2 units of water. They have shut off the one floodgate that's been running. They shut it off this morning. It is Monday, the last day of November 30. And John and Chuck, this is interesting. My drone motor didn't work for a minute. Thought I was going to have to start over. We are going to drift. I've got a white 1/8 ounce gray and white jig on, 4-pound line. John and Chuck are both drifting a scud and a pink San Juan worm combination. When they get ready, they'll fish. But I'm going and cast. I'm going to do a little more dragging than working the jig. We got a wind that's kind of blowing us sideways and a little bit downstream. It's pretty chilly too. They caught some really nice fish up here this morning. John said they did the best down below Lookout. Those drift rigs get tangled up really easy. I only saw 2 other boats on the water today, one up here and one below Fall Creek. Got a few people fishing the outlets. I have not felt the bottom yet. You guys gonna fish?
Yep.
No fish on one cast. Yeah, we'll be in the sun here in a minute. Ooh, there's something. Probably bottom. Pretty bright too. I was telling John, you can see some of that stuff in the water, but it's not even close to what it's been. The water has really cleared up here in the last couple of days.
Good. How's nephew Ryan doing? I haven't seen him in a while. Is he around?
Yeah, he's working in Unit 25.
Oh, okay. What are you doing to that?
We gutted both bathrooms, and one bathroom was real small and the other one was real big. And
which one's 25?
that's the one above the laundry.
Oh yeah, the one I stay in a lot.
No,
The laundry.
laundry
Oh.
in the shop.
Oh, where
Ooh.
Curtis lived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just had
you told me about
a
that.
nice
Yeah,
bite.
25. Yeah.
Right. We split the bathroom in half and basically just gutted and put in everything new. So he's working on that today. That's where he's been for several weeks.
Everybody try something different, see if anything's gonna work.
Are you gonna drag little crankbait?
Yeah.
Little stick bait. You feeling the bottom, John?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One got fished over there by that thing for a long time this morning.
Outlet 3.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good place, with this level of water, somebody waiting. It's a pretty good place. It's still pretty shallow over there.
I remember that one time you took me up there to show me these great big fish that were spawning or something.
The browns will go up in there and try to spawn. And then there's a ladder that they're supposed to climb up. They go up into that hatchery there, and that's where they capture them. Strip the eggs and sperm.
What do you, I was trying to tell Chuck, what's that amploid or whatever, what's the sterile brown amploid or something ploid, exploid?
Diploid. There's a diploid.
Diploid.
That's the ones that are not triploid is the one that's sterile.
And all these records they've been catching have been diploid.
So I guess everything is devoted to weight gain as opposed to
Spawning.
spawning.
Yep.
Thing that I wouldn't made that way, no telling how bad I was.
I mean, I guess it castrating a calf, you know.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, a calf, you castrate it, and then you implant them to do the same thing their nuts would do. So, I mean, you know, it's kind of crazy.
What's the purpose of that?
You know, I don't know for sure. But
It's got to be something to do with weight gain.
yeah, that makes them gain more weight because you're putting steroids back in. But they marble better as steers than a bull. The bull is leaner. Is there any browns hanging out down there between you and Cooper Creek like there was in May?
I don't know. I don't think anybody's really tried them down there. Seems like they're in different areas every year. They're just in different spots. You try the same things that you tried the year before, and it just usually doesn't work out. But we'll see. We'll see if they.
You know, it's been a long time since I've had my fly rod out with the water not running, fishing with a pinch-on indicator and a midge. It's been a long time.
Well, there's some down water in September and October. And I think we'll have some this winter. We just need a little dry spell to get the lakes back down. Well, they're not hitting.
So my shoe is just a tad under 13 inches.
Uh-huh.
Just so I can tell people how long my shoe is when it's on that bed.
Oh, okay.
You think when they're running that water over the top, when they first shut it off, it does anything to the fish as far as biting?
No,
Doesn't phase them probably?
I don't think so. Not as little as they were running today.
Yeah.
Or that one unit, maybe, if they're running 5 or 8 and they shut it off, yeah, might. We might go back down to where you're catching fish.
We caught some up here this morning, but less each time we came.
I've gotten a couple bites. I haven't got any moss on my jig. That's surprising.
Very little. How hard can a guy like me put that collar on my trolling motor that's broke, that you found broke, or did I have to take it back to him? You have to pull off the head. What do you have to do to get that on there, that collar? You know?
No. I think it'd be more than what you can do.
Yeah.
I can take it to Springfield, or you can drop it off on your way home.
Hey, it works all right. I mean, it's not. It doesn't keep me from doing anything. I'll just when I take it back this spring, I always take it over there to have them do whatever needs to be done to it. I'll just do it then.
Should be under warranty.
Well, it should be a what do you call it when we send out notices to you? A recall. Should be a recall on them to fix.
Yeah.
Where they don't do it.
Yeah.
Picking up some moss.
I think I had just a little bit on that one.
I'm gonna let this one just drift. If it gets hung up, it gets hung up. I'm not gonna jiggle it or anything. Well, I'm not feeling bottom, which is really odd. For an 1/8 ounce, there's the bottom. For an 1/8 ounce jig.
I felt like that was a bite.
Probably was.
Think you was right?
I thought I did. But you're getting low on number 10, 12 scuds. Those fluorescent looking ones?
12s is what I carry. I got quite a few in my office. I'll probably need to check the drawers, and
You got any of those fluorescent ones?
I don't know.
That's what I like.
Those ice dubbing.
Well, they're kind of a light purplish.
Yeah, ice.
Looking.
They're a hairline product. They call them ice. It's a UV ice. Lost it.
Fish on.
Finally.
No?
Huh?
Here, they're hung up. You got a fish.
You had a fish, didn't you?
Probably a real big one, too. There's a fish.
What?
On a plug. It's not a big one, though. Double. Come on, triple.
Are they big enough to net?
I'll bet you a Diet Dr. Pepper mine's bigger than yours.
You're big better. Mine's not gonna win.
Mine may not either.
I just unhooked mine.
I just unhooked mine. Well, at least they're in here. They hadn't gone anywhere.
Put on a sculpin 16th
See what it
ounce.
was on? Could you tell?
I
Looked like a little rainbow. Both of you guys had little rainbows.
We only caught 2 fish that were under the slot. Isn't that something?
Oh, those two are probably under.
We didn't
Yeah,
catch them. We
I
didn't catch
think-
them.
tell you what.
I'm not supposed to catch under the slot on this. That's not why I'm using this plug.
True.
I think we're gonna go eat barbecue at your place down there north of you,
Okay.
if you want to go.
Big D's?
Yeah. Chuck's never been there. And it, you know, they've spaced it out. That's about as nicely spaced in there.
Yeah.
You're in good shape there.
Feeling bottom now. I'm gonna have to tie on a scud when we go down like jigs have just not been working that good. Nope.
There's a little pop.
Yeah, that's all gravel, so it should be good. Oh, well, maybe not. That was a bottom. Am I gonna drift? Yeah, I'm okay. Good job.
It's another little one though.
Yeah. Man, that sun is tough.
Wait.
Lost my belt, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I got bells.
You got me too.
I do? How do you do that?
I did it. Got it. Might be the only fish we see. It's a little one too.
Feel Lilley release.
All right,
Never touch the fish.
let me get straightened out again here.
Oh, you need a bell sinker? Too slow. Which one, Phil? The middle, this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do it, or can you do it?
Got it.
Turn off your ringer.
Hello? Yeah. I didn't sign it. Well, I didn't sign it? Oh, I did? Well, that I must have looked at an old bill or something. Okay. Well, I'll just come by sometime. You can reimburse me. That work? Well, yeah, I'm not there today. I won't be back till Wednesday. I'll just bring you in. I'll just come out there with a check and just hold that one. I'll rewrite it, okay? All right, thanks. Thank you, Jackson.
All right. Let's go down.
Go down where?
Go
Back
down.
here?
Yeah, well, down where you guys did the best
Okay.
this morning. Above lookout, or above the narrows and down through the narrows. We'll finish there.
Has she ever had any like obedience training?
Well, she knew how to sit, lay down. She knew how to.
Okay, we've come down
When you got her?
Yeah.
about halfway down from lookout to the narrows, and we're just going to drift a little bit on the inside.
She will heel to a walk without her leap.
Said I was going to put on a scud, but I'm just going to drag a sculpin jig.
Powerful instinct.
Bottom. Yeah, I can't tell what's bottom. Fish.
You see that? There's a video on the internet. This guy walks up on a knot line cougar.
Oh yeah, and he walks backwards and it just keeps.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, that cat. I mean, I thought she was going to come get him. He was trying to back away and couldn't.
Yeah.
Every time he started to bend down and pick up a rock or something, she started after him again.
That's when a can of bear spray would come in handy.
Well, you know, she had some cubs,
Yeah.
and she was not gonna.
That's usually when you have a problem. When there's little ones involved.
Oh.
I had a bald eagle sitting on a bale of my hay the other day, Phil. We didn't ever used to have bald eagles. I don't know.
Oh, they just sort of populate just like any other bird.
What are you throwing? Jig?
Yeah, little 16th ounce sculpin jig.
I ought to keep throwing my plug maybe.
I think they'd hit that scud.
Yeah, you would think they would. They did last night. That's about the time I started fishing. It was. And then I met up with Richard. He kept saying, "Let's make another pass. You got time?" So yeah, we got time. I'd call Chuck and see where he was. And so we came down, and I thought we were going to quit. And he said, "Let's go one more time." I had to give him some of my gear. I
Really?
wasn't catching anything. And I said, "Well, what? Let me see your." So I gave him one of those fluorescent jigs and
Scuds.
scuds. Yeah, and he started catching them. It was the darndest thing. I'm sure it didn't matter. It's just they started. I said, "You know how fishing out here is. You can fish for an hour and not get a bite, and then all of a sudden you catch 5 in a row."
Yep. Little midge hatch coming off.
Hmm?
I see some midges
Yeah,
flying
they were
around.
today. I was wondering about putting a midge down there with the scud.
I don't know. Guess you never know.
I haven't really been able to catch any trout on those lakes in Colorado with a midge. And I don't know why, because they have midge hatches. I mean, in the lakes, not in the streams.
Right. Huh.
Chuck. If you were going to build that house right out there above you, out there on that ledge, you'd probably want to touch that rock, wouldn't you, before you...
I would think so, yeah. I bet that doesn't
No,
Talk about that house over there.
but that is a beautiful spot for a house. It's just, you can't get to the lake.
Yeah, it costs you a lot of money to build something that you
Look at that one down there. Look at the... You got one? You got one, don't you?
maybe. Nope.
That one has those support poles out there over the cliff. You know anyone lives up there, Phil?
Nope, I used to, but I don't anymore. Man, you guys aren't catching nothing.
Well, if we don't catch any through this scud bed, they're not biting very good.
Oh, might have said a bite.
Shouldn't be picking up moss through here either.
No, well, if there is probably still some moss on the bottom, on the rocks that you might pick up some.
Still need to check it.
Yeah.
There was a bite. Sure. See Dwayne today.
Dwayne's out in Hayes, Kansas, bird hunting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not sure when he's coming back.
That's a good way, guys.
He's off all week, so.
Wonder how Silver Dollar City's doing for the Christmas season.
They're probably running at capacity, which is not full capacity, but you know, I'm sure they're turning away a lot of people. Had some friends go Saturday and said there were a lot of people out there, but it wasn't super crowded like it normally would be this time of year. Everybody's, you know, their numbers are down just because they're because of the limit. You might check for moss, your flies.
Yeah.
You look good.
I'm good.
You're clean. Yeah, we were looking for a lousy summer in Colorado. We thought, you know, people, it's exactly the opposite.
Yeah, I heard it was crazy.
Gangbusters.
Well, John, you were telling me that they were up the road from you, and they were just camping right off the road, not even in campgrounds.
People were, you know, I think cabin fever, man. They were going stir crazy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them have those little small, kind of self-contained little things, but they can park them anywhere, pop a tent anywhere.
They were.
Yeah, they were.
You know, I didn't think the fishing pressure was that bad, but the
Most of them didn't
camping,
fit.
RVs,
Yeah. Just get out and build a fire and eat and drink beer. And
yeah,
that's it.
dirt bikes.
They were bad.
Oh, really?
Bikes.
Yeah, the dirt bikes were bad. And it was so dry. Those roads were so dusty this year. It was. I didn't even take a four-wheeler ride this year.
Hmm.
That's the driest summer I've ever seen. Chuck, you've probably seen some drier, but there was practically no rain the whole summer. Just one or two little showers.
And you didn't have any fires?
Well, actually, we did.
Up
They had
north.
Oh no, we didn't have. They let us use our fireplace if it was a designated fireplace area,
Oh, wow. Huh.
but which surprised me.
Well, we went through periods where you could, and then we went through periods where you couldn't.
Yeah, I just wasn't there when you couldn't. Always thought it would be.
Yeah, there were some big wildfire problems up north.
I don't think they're biting very good.
You think?
I haven't read up on what the status of those fires is up north.
Somebody told me they were
Pretty much
practically out. Yeah.
the snow and stuff
Yeah.
kind of took care of it. Well, they burned for a long time.
That was either the first or second acre fire ever, wasn't it? Oh, there's two bites.
It was,
Oh, that's right.
they got close to land.
Yeah, it did. His neighbor, his friend, lost
They
his
gave
house,
him
didn't they?
a pre-evacuation warning. Notice that be ready.
I wonder if it got some beetle kill.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did.
That's probably good.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it's going to have a fire, I mean, you know.
Well, that's one of the big dangers of beetle kill is
Yeah.
the stuff is like gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Phil Lilley's not catching any fish, I lose complete interest in fishing.
Me too.
So does Phil.
I'm going to
Lilley.
call one cast. We're going to stay out and try some different things, but we'll let you know if we catch anything. Thanks for watching.